first round exit for Justin, due to again more carnage, more destruction to Prenup, who
Look at
really
this thing. The fact, I'm
is
telling you
just
what, that crew, if they are not beside themselves for pulling through the gates of New England Dragway this past weekend, shame on them. I mean, there is nothing to be disappointed about from that camp. I honestly think that was one of the most exciting stories.
well
Have
as of
we ever seen anything like that? Really? I mean, I know these
I
crashes have
don't
I
think
don't think
so,
we
and
have.
especially
I don't think we have.
not the documentation. We touched on this last week, and as of us recording this show or going live last week, Swanstrom had just broke the news that they were going to fire this thing up and we're going to try to make it to Epping, and then he did, and I think that alone, the effort. It's hard to say enough about the effort alone, whether you love or hate Swan Gang and the whole crew and everything he brings to the table. The effort to pull that deal off and to document it the way he did, and I mean, just kind of cover all bases with it. I think you have to tip your cap to him, and these guys are at it again. The car apparently is right across the street here at Modern Racing, getting repairs from the damage that we're about to see happen here against this matchup with Eddie Dave. Uh, and supposedly, and you never know with Swan Gang what they've got up their sleeve or what's coming next. But supposedly he's not done um, turning everything on its ear.
the
It's
thing that
about time. It's about time to rename that car, like rename it ex-wife or something.
or bad luck. I don't know. I think it may bad luck would be fitting,
Bankruptcy.
man.
Yeah.
Bankruptcy would be a great one.
First wife. Yeah, I don't know,
I
something
hope
like that.
Justin needed a prenup before he got into a relationship with that car.
Oh my goodness! You want to talk about someone not having an emotional connection to a car? I bet he wants that thing out of their camp as soon as possible.
Oh
But I
my
gotta
goodness,
say,
man.
I look at this and I don't know that I've ever seen a racer make lemonade out of lemons more so than Justin Swanstrom did this past week.
Right.
Creating a storyline with that and leaning into it, right? Like going, you know what, this sucks. I know a lot of racers that have had much lesser accidents on track that threw in the towel, said, screw it, I'm done. Right? That was all I needed. I'm shutting it down. I don't want to race anymore. But then I see someone like this go, you know what? Opportunity, tell a story, capture people's imagination, get people invested. I got more text messages and DMs about Justin Swanstrom in this battle that he was on to get that car back on the track than anything in the history of this company. We've been in business for 16 years, and I've never had so many people DM me, send emails, call me, send text, telling me, are you paying attention to what this Justin Swanstrom kid is doing? It blows my mind, but that is the way he has managed to break through. I think he was this past week, I think he was put over. I really do. I think that if he's not a superstar in drag racing, he's on his way, or he is now. This was a legend building moment. And I've been public. Well, I'm not on board with everything that comes out of the Swanstrom camp. I ain't into twerking and some of the other stuff that they do.
JT's big into twerking.
Yeah, I'm not, because that's the thing is I got some feedback like, oh, what are you doing cheering this guy on? He's rough around the blah, blah, blah. No one said rough around the edges. They were much more specific, but I'm saying rough around the edges. But I think that this is an incredible moment, man. And